Thanks, guys. Just so excited to be here with a man who has returned to us after being away for quite some time. Drew McIntyre here in Tampa, Florida, and in front of the entire WWE Universe. You made a big statement here tonight. How'd it feel to be back out there?
Amazing, great, fantastic. We're back in Tampa, Florida, the place I used to live for, oh my goodness, way over 10 years. The people are wild here, they're electric, they're sold out, and what a perfect place to return. I've been gone a month. Feels like 10 freaking years. I've had to sit at home and watch what's been going on. What's been going on? The same thing that goes on every single week. The bloodline, taking over everyone, taking everybody out. Solo taking out Riddle. The reason I'm not undisputed champion right now is Solo. I'm coming for you, buddy. And Sheamus and I are coming for you, Usos.
Well, yeah, I want to talk about that. You know, we talk about New Year's resolutions, but I'm sure one of those at the top of your list you're going to get done and check that off next week because it was announced you have an opportunity for those tag titles.
Yes, but the list is extensive. I'm sure the Usos thought they were getting out of this one. You're not, lads. It was a matter of time. You keep talking the big game. You want some challengers that are going to take you down. You know Sheamus and Drew McIntyre are going to take you down. It's official next week. Kiss goodbye to those titles. Sleep with them every single week. My New Year's resolutions are extensive. Win those tag titles off of you. Take down the bloodline. Kick more arse. Happy New Year, fellas. And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you. All right, there you have it. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, you guys. We are finally getting the chance to hear from Tegan Knox here on the SmackDown Lowdown. And Tegan, it's been a few weeks now since you made your epic return to Friday Night SmackDown. And I just got to ask, what are you looking forward to in 2023?
Well, first of all, it's nice.
Megan, why you interview her? I'm the winner last week. You should interview me. And Tegan, I beat you last week. I just want you to know I can beat you anytime, anywhere.
Well, Megan, I guess I know what my New Year's resolution is.
All right, you guys, we'll send it back to you in the studio. Thanks so much, you guys. Well, Ricochet, you had a jam-packed night tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, and we saw that you came to the aid of Braun Strowman. What was going on with that?
I mean, basically, you guys seen the past couple of weeks, he and I have built a little bit of a friendship. He's had my back in the past. So as soon as I saw what was happening, as soon as I saw what they were doing to Braun, I had to run out there and I had to, just show him that I also have his back as well. And besides, Imperium's been pissing everybody off lately, so it was nice to let out some steam on them as well, you know what I'm saying? It's always nice.
You have had your fair share of battles with Gunther, and, we look ahead, we also saw what happened backstage tonight between you and Top Dollar, and now the two of you will compete for a spot in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, we was back in the locker room just cutting up and making jokes. You know how we do. And listen, I have been the butt of the joke for years, and I still am for the most part. So you just got to take it and you got to roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that he acted the way he did, you know what I mean, just shows that he's not a good sport at anything. And you want to put hands on me, like, we're not doing that. So if you want to fight about it, I'm more obliged. I will oblige you for your offer. I will give you exactly what you want. I will fight you anytime, any day. So next week, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to face Top Dollar. I'm going to handle business. And I'm going to have to once again earn my way into something and earn my way into the Royal Rumble where I know I'm going to show out. You know it's going to happen.
Awesome, Ricochet. Thank you so much for the time, and best of luck next week against Top Dollar.
I appreciate it.
You guys, we'll send it back to you in the studio.